Is anyone there? Really? No notifications have been sent out. It's been 5 minutes. Oh. Just as soon as I complain. Dude, I need to hold off my complaints for at least 30 more seconds. Anyway. This is True Pacifist, 10 hits or less. Now, let's lay down some ground rules. Number 1, dying is allowed, especially during the Azrael boss fight. There's nothing against that because this isn't, and I'll repeat going into the next one, just to be clear, this isn't a no-hit challenge. It's absolutely nothing of the sort. I'm probably going to die a lot anyway, or get hit so many times. You know, it's... Anyway, you'll learn as we go. Anyway, hello Amaro. Hello Sai Chonodon. You say hi to my friend. You're trying to get me to say the M-word. You're banned from my channel. I'm just gonna... get you out of here really quick. I don't tolerate that crap. Anyway. So, the goal for today is to get a run with 10 hits or less. 10 hits or less. Even if it's exactly 10, that's completely fine. And I have another update. I can now view chat while I'm in full screen. Why? Because I have my laptop. And I'm going to load up the stream right now. Still gaming. That's not the right thing. There we go. So now I can look at chat, which is great. And minimize that. Excelente. Okay. So now I won't have to worry about text-to-speech, which means that, like the little clown from earlier, I won't be hearing anything stupid. So, without any further ado, let us begin. Switch clients for that you know what that means video, so I'll have to switch them back. So if you just give me 1 minute, should take me less than a minute actually. Okay, data win. Why are you the only one here? I have no idea, Amaro. Your guess is as good as mine. Well, there would be more than one if someone decided to behave, but hey, let's not talk about that silly clown. He's gone now, anyway. Crap, I need to... You know, let's put that name in there. Anyway, right, let's do this. God, it feels good to look at chat as well as playing full screen. It's so much easier to do. I wonder if I can zoom in on this. I can. That's excellent. So I might not do this 2-monitor thing very much because I have to set up my laptop, and honestly I don't really play games in full screen that much anyway. So this will only be like a once a month kind of thing. At least I'm hoping it will be anyway, because I don't really want to set up my laptop continuously. Nor do I have a second monitor. Well, I do have another monitor, but I don't have a kit for it. So, yeah, that's how it's going to be. So yeah, I'll just lay out the ground rules for this challenge. So, 10 hits or less, I can heal as many times as I want, i.e. from save points or items. And I can die however many times I want, because this run doesn't really hold any value. You slept in until 11 AM. I mean, I've slept in until like 12:15 before, so... Also, true pacifist. So there's no aborted genocide, it's just pacifist. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna use the spider donut on Muffet. So apart from the boss skips, like the Muffet donut, the endogyny stick, I'm not allowed to use any glitches. So this means no wrong warping, I'm afraid. Besides, wrong warping imposes a very serious risk. Bum bottom bum 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 bottom bum 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 bottom bum 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 bottom bum bum. Right, so I need to grind a few monsters, spare them just so I can get money for the spider donut. Whimsun, you're worth nothing, so you get out of here. So I need to encounter Froggets. That's essentially what I have to do here. Just encounter Froggets. Like that one. Do excuse me. I could grind in later rooms, but some of the monsters there are quite tough, like the Vegetoid and the Lukes. It's not that I have trouble well, it's because I do have trouble no-hitting them, because their attacks are more spread out, and Luke's is quite fast-paced. Oh, still, you can just save time just by getting hit to the Froggy. That actually goes against the rules of the run. Well, it's not that it goes against the rules, it's just it adds to the hit count, which makes my job a lot harder. Anyway, this should be the last Frogget. 6. I'll just grind a later monster. Just let it come naturally. Do I need to spare every single monster? This is not all yellow credits, so no. I'll only ever spare monsters when absolutely necessary. Like if I can't run, so if I can't flee, or if I just have to spare one. Which, so far, the only mandatory sparings are the ones in the ruins for me to get gold. So like, this one I can't flee, so I have to act to beat him. How have you been, Amara 73 anyway? What have you been doing as of recent? Right, so now I have 8G, I can just go get the donut. To find the area of the donut thing, yeah. Fun. Start studying. I thought you already left school, Amara, or you're in college now. Another one-hit neutral? Who'd you get hit to? I bet it was Flowey. Oh. Yeah, finale's a pain. Especially with nerves. What attack hit you? Was it... I'm gonna place a bet on Dentatus. You're 12th grade now? I thought you were like 11th grade 2 years ago. I mean, you sounded like an 11th grader. You was 9th grade? Oh, okay. Well, I hope this final year in school goes well for you. Thought I was on vacation. Not until the 18th, Carabellis. Bombs and pellets. Okay, that's not a combination I thought would actually be of any badness. Badness, is that even a word? Well, I heard it from Super Mario World, so it must be. So yeah, I'm not on vacation until a week later. Okay, now for this. Despite having experience with this fight, I still struggle with it. What have I been up to? Not that much, honestly. I mean, yesterday I finished extracting the sprites for Undercreator. And also planned out another big project. I'm actually going to continue writing that while I'm on vacation, so I'll have some amazing stories to share when I return. Well, you probably won't hear that story for a very long time. Yes, please keep giving me the double hands. I would appreciate it if you could. See, the game can listen to me. It knows my needs. Again? Really? How many times in a row am I gonna get this attack? What is Undercreator about? It's an Undertale engine that's very similar to Super Mario Maker. It's a visual learning thing rather than something you can just build together with code. But that doesn't mean that there won't be extra code support. I actually want to think about adding that for extra things that the game doesn't support. As well as some code libraries that I use to make it, which is going to be sweet! It's actually my birthday today and there's nothing better than waking up. Happy birthday, Carabellis! Many happy returns, hope you have an amazing day. Why are my laptop's fans freaking out? It's not on a woolly surface. You just woke up by your mother calling you. See, I don't like it when that happens. You're just minding your own business, just sleeping in your bed when all of a sudden... It's time for school, kid. You know what, let me check the temperature on my laptop, because I have the thing for it. Temperature is... GPU's at 51, which is okay on that scale. And CPU's at 55. Huh. It's literally just sitting there reading chat messages. What horrendous work is it doing to itself? Unless it's dusty, which I don't think it is. It's been sitting in a bag for God knows how long. Unless it's performing maintenance work in the background, in which case, well, that's understandable. Because sometimes your PC just wants to do it. Regardless of what you're doing. Can we just point out that that lamp is way too conveniently shaped? It's exactly the same shape as Frisk. I bet if you overlaid them both in a sprite editor, Frisk would turn out to be the exact same. Look! See? It's exactly the same. I get that's the point, but really, Toby, did you have to act lazy about it? Okay, so now I get the stick. Pie. Yeah. Cool. Don't really mind considering if she didn't, I would easily slept till 1 PM. The Underground made this lamp for Frisk. I don't think it was made for Frisk. Like, what if Frisk was slightly taller or slightly shorter? I mean, hey, maybe it was made for him after all. The stick comes in really handy in Snowden. God, I hate hay fever. You know, I can't wait until winter, honestly. Like, summer is just the hot spot for coughing and sneezing. Whenever I step outside or open a window, I just can't. You recently got your friend to play Undertale and he chose to do genocide first. Really? He chose to do the genocide run first. My first run was neutral, and that was too much. He was going for the platinum. Oh, okay, I see. So, story time. So yesterday, I had the invitation of going out to lunch with my parents, which was great. I take that any day. We went to a local restaurant that we love a lot. Alright, see you tomorrow, have a good one. So we went to this local restaurant, and since both of my parents are disabled, they have a hard time doing the stairs, so they chose to take the lift. And naturally, I joined them. However, this lift was like, it's not one of those, like, closed things that you can't see out of. It's like one of those, you press the button and you can see out the window kind of thing. It's one of those slow-moving ones that you can, like, put wheelchairs in and stuff. So yeah, we made it halfway up, and then it just suddenly stopped working, and then naturally we started panicking. Well, actually, I was staying calm throughout the whole thing, but yeah, we were trying to phone the restaurant. Unfortunately, they were not answering their phone, so naturally I was just about to shout and call for help, but then the lift started working again. And then we made it up, and then we just took the stairs on the way out. Like, that is enough to ruin someone's day. It didn't ruin my day, because I was like very calm and composed throughout the whole thing. But my parents, nah. And then someone just came up to us and said, "You look like you've been through a lot." What the fuck do you think this is? We just got stuck in a lift. We got stuck in a lift for 10 minutes. You were not answering your call. And I could have deafened the entire place just trying to get your attention. Probably because there was literally no one in the restaurant. No one was sitting at anywhere. There was no one at the desk. There was literally nobody. And so we swore never to go to that place ever again. Yeah, when we finally reported the fact that the lift just suddenly stopped working, they said, "Oh, it does that sometimes." Well, why don't you fucking fix it then? Get a technician or something to take a look at it. Don't put people's mental sanity at risk just because you refuse to do something about it. That's a real dick move. From a restaurant that I used to go to, where I grew up eating, mind you. I've been there for 12 years. I first went there when I was 12, and I'm 24 now. Well, don't worry if my hand suddenly slaps you, it just does that sometimes. Oh, don't worry about that person committing a crime, he just does that sometimes. Oh, don't worry about yourself getting sick, that happens sometimes. Of course I'm not going to say where this place was, because I don't want you to go throwing rocks at it or anything, just like slander it. Plus I've been there for 12 years, and that has never happened. That's what I got to say to that. Yeah, I'm actually surprised I didn't go insane yesterday. Because I only went out for lunch and then we just did like 3 hours of shopping. Well, actually, 2 of them was shopping and the other one was just sitting waiting for something to be delivered. It's like, we could have gone and got the shopping by then. By the time it comes out, we would have done everything. But since we wanted chilled stuff, we didn't do the shopping first. That would have been silly. I hope you like my singing. If you don't, well, that's too bad. Oh, I went too early. The only gripe I have about this fight is that it's long as hell. I mean, I could take the easy way out and just get hit to him repeatedly to skip him, but that would take more than 10 hits. Carabilis, that's exactly what I was thinking. And frankly, I hate that image in my brain. There have been times before where I no-hit the luck lock and just took a rookie mistake at somewhere where I could have just dodged it just by waiting for like half a second more. This happened so many times, I don't even want to imagine, just... Undertale Last Breath Phase 3, Undertale Last Breath Phase 2, but that was more of an unavoidable hit than it was a rookie mistake. Distrust 2, especially Distrust 2. Quite a number of things, quite a number of other things as well. Oh yeah, Snowgrave.
A god couldn't hurt you, but I can. Hey, Sans, what did the humans say when they couldn't no-hit me?
You got boned?
Damn it, Sans, you're ruining the puns for me.
I'm actually thinking of doing voiceover dubs for some animations. I have one in mind. It's I think it's the one with the animation with DTLG and Error Sans. Was it Error Sans or was it ULB? I can't remember. Yeah, actually, I think it was actually ULB. DTLG and Arrow sounds like a good combo. You know, I'd be more inclined to see that. A giant, muscular, invulnerable, armored mass of compressed calcium mixed with badass void magic versus a skeleton with a literal error code. Who will win? Or are they both invulnerable? Wait, is Error Sans invulnerable? Or is it just DTLG? Never watched Underverse, even though I'm planning to. I've never actually seen it myself. Like, I've seen Indie Cross, I've seen ULB versus DTLG, I've seen Frisk versus Metaton. Isn't he a god? Who? Error or DTLG's Gaster, shall I say? That's even though Even though it's Sans' mutated body, it's Gaster, it's not Sans. Imagine if it was Sans. Sans would be approaching peak power with his invulnerable vessel. No, I want the ballet shoes. Even though they're going to be pretty much useless. He has the ability to cross AUs. Then Error Sans will likely win. You know what I think could beat DTLG? If you could bring anything into Dusktale Last Genocide Phase 4, there is only one thing that would beat it. And that is the power of friendship. Like, seriously, that wins in any situation. Like, whether or not the protagonist is about to die, so many more people are gonna die, and the villain's just outright unstoppable, despite the best efforts. It takes the power of friendship to take them down. Like, Demon Slayer. The only way... Spoiler warning, by the way. In the Entertainment District arc, the only real way that they could take down the Ribbon Demon was through the power of friendship. There's one more thing combined with DTL. Mike is not in Dusktale Last Genocide. And even if he was, it wouldn't even add to the power of Gaster. Like, I'd be determined to believe that the power of Gaster is actually infinity. Or maybe he's not at infinity, but he gets stronger the longer the phase goes on. One can no-hit Gaster, but one can't no-hit Mike. You do realise I've done both of those, right? Hey Ram, how you doing? We're talking about what could be Gaster in Dusktale Last Genocide. The invulnerable vessel. Yeah, I'm good. We have a one-hit run so far. I got hit to Papyrus because I went a bit too fast. You don't think anyone can beat him? Not even Shaggy? It took me years to no-hit Mike. It actually took me 446 days, but I see where you get that from. I'd love to see a crossover between all the godlike meme things. Nah, stream didn't die. Don't make me pull it up. Don't make me pull it up. I know for a fact that my internet is good enough to... Yeah, it's still going. But Rem, don't scare me like that. Bruh, your internet sucks. It died for you too? It shouldn't be that bad. I'm still playing the game, and my internet is still stable. Maybe Streamlabs just had a bug or something. You uploaded some Terraria no-hits to your channel? Nice. Oh! 5 rockets to the base of your base, you mad dummy. Oh, 4. No! Some of them escaped! I was gonna say 14 rockets. Oh, now it's 14. Oh, 15 rockets. Oh! 30 rockets to the base of the armor stand, and it's... Armor stand? The dummy, and it's still standing. Skeletron, King Slime, Eye of Cthulhu, Brain of Cthulhu, You no-hit Brain of Cthulhu, but I'm jealous. You'll be stuck fighting me forever, forever, forever! I need to find that video of me voice acting the dummy. You almost no-hit Wall of Flesh? Isn't no-hit Wall of Flesh just basically put walls along your worldwide bridge through the underworld and just hoping for the best? Right, I need the CT for Asriel. Not cheesing it like that, that's cringe? It's not cringe, it's called a strategy. Yeah, let me give you a tip on how to no-hit the destroyer, okay? You get a blessed apple from the Hallow so you get a blessed apple from the Hallow, then you build a really long bridge, get a shit ton of Jester arrows, and just shoot the living fuck out of it. Unless you're doing it on like expert or master mode, in which case, well, you need a new strat. I'm sorry. I can literally just one-shot the destroyer. Do you want to know how to one-shot the destroyer? Firework shot storage and spawn manipulation. Otherwise, he just has too much health for a normal enemy, for a normal projectile to just one-shot. Okay, maybe you don't have access to fireworks this early in the game. How could you beat the Destroyer very easily? I know you can one-shot it with endgame weapons like the Celebration, but that's a little overkill, and plus you don't really have access to those kind of weapons in hard mode. Not dodging. Hang on, I can read that number. 12 quadrillion, 82 trillion, 935 billion, 732 million, 894,723 lasers. While dealing 10 DPS. You know you can use grenades, right? Or, I think dynamite works better for beating a destroyer. Just use it on a surface that doesn't blow up. How are you doing it, Rem? How are you doing the destroyer? $80 blocks build up sitting in a 30 by 30 box with the meteor staff. How's that supposed to help? How does that help you? I don't even know what the meteor staff does. Or if I do, I must have used it a very long time ago. Destroyer can't go above like 70 blocks. Oh, I see. Lasers don't go through walls. True. Then how are you dealing damage? How do you deal damage to the destroyer if you're up there in a box? Meteor stuff. Oh, of course. I just love waving about like that. The Daedalus Stormbow got nerfed. What? They nerfed my buddy Daedalus Stormbow? Why have they done that? Wait, I can still use it with Hellfire arrows. I don't need Jester arrows, I have Hellfire arrows. Hey Spinnick, how you doing? Holy arrows? No, I'm talking about Hellfire arrows, the ones that explode on contact. I use those to beat the wall of flesh. The star rain arrows. The falling stars. Oh yeah, use a star cannon. Use a star cannon to beat the destroyer. No, Papyrus, shut up, I want to run away! Crystals! Ah! I don't think I will. No thanks. Oh, come on. Star Cannon infinitely pierces things, so it should be good, right? You would use it if the lasers weren't impossible to dodge. It should take care of the probes too. Since everything will be coming for you. Just like Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is coming for you! Oh yeah, talking of Scooby-Doo, I put out the, what was the cancelled demo for No Belief last night, so you can play it if you want. I just don't care about the game anymore, so it's no longer being continued or supported. So that means if you run into any bugs, then just please don't report it to me, because I'm not going to fix it. What, Made for Mario doesn't like Scooby-Doo? Well, you can make a video on the public build now if you want. Lord Fluffy Buttons. I know how you're expected to get that wrong on your first playthrough. Did I just say no? No, I do not know what that means. But there was literally no other option. You just wanted an excuse to say. Of course you do. You love that line so much, don't you? You know what that means. You're very obsessive. That's what that means. Why is it your favourite? I'm intrigued. Why do you love that line so much? Because the funny No Belief reference? Yeah, okay. Did you just drink the Szechuan juice? Suddenly, Rick. Nah, that's been changed to Luigi. Because Luigi funny. I mean, I had to make it a popular reference that basically everyone was going to know. Oh, of course, I have too much. You know what, we don't need the toy knife, but we do need the frying pan for Asgore. Rick and Morty reference funnier. Hey Sega Sonic, alien spaceships are heading to my home. I don't know what this means. What brings you here, Sega? How are you? Did you end up at the Taco Bell yet? Or are you still overriding the source code to the nuclear space station? You just check because you have nothing else to do. Oh, fair enough. I thought you had Revenge 3 to work on, or are you still working on that? Or waiting for something?
Waiting for someone?
You're waiting for my brain to make me work. Interesting. That was horrifying. That was a reference to Siblings Redemption, Phase 7. So, yeah. Oh yeah, Sega Sonic, how many acts are there going to be in Revenge 3? Because as far as I know, you're working on Act 3 and, 4. Ah, okay. Hey, you made you made a Distrust 1, Distrust 2, Revenge 3, and an Act 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to beat Act 1 if you want to access Act 4. Oh my god, you're right. I wonder what's next on the list. I mean, technically Distrust 2 has 5 phases, including the checkpoints. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God, this minigame's too easy. Carabilis, it's less goofy for one thing. It's a more serious game, but it still has that Sega Sonic vibe every now and again. Like, you hear meme sound effects all over the place and the dialogue doesn't really make any sense. Well, some of the times it does, but some of the times it doesn't. It's not like in Distrust 2 or Dust Belief, where it's basically unserious and just wants to be funny. Which makes me wonder, Sega, have you actually considered making a game that's actually, you know, serious? like, no jokes whatsoever. I know that goofy is your style, but I actually wondered if you actually wanted to make something that's actually non-jokes. After Revenge 3, you quit Undertale and make Super 3D Petscop game. I can already tell that's going to be a goofy little thing. You wanted Papyrus to do the meme dance. Yeah, he was on the team for Dups Trups. I think he did put out the demo for the Dust Trust that was to be. That was Krillin? Oh. Oh yeah, but I know you were on the team for that Dust Trust take. Kind of bummed because it was like from the very beginning of March, so it's poorly balanced. I mean, hey, you did apply a patch to it, so that's that. You know, I'm glad that the challenge community actually managed to get to some developers in the end. I love how you can still go click, click, click around the thing. Oh, Jesus. That was frightening. No, then we have one more. 54. Not bad. Big secret ahead. The reason Dust Trust Phase 3. Do you mean Distrust? Because I remember... Oh wait, no. Was that your old Dust Trust take that you're talking about? So I know you made one. But there's only like one video on it. Oh, right. Sorry, fuzzy mind lately. I'm just thinking back to all that, that dialogue and everything. Like, how do you come up with, these attacks? How do you come up with basically anything? With a mind that's basically unserious. How do you do this one? I completely forgot how to do this puzzle, and it's bugging me. Slaughter in the spotlight. Yeah, it's almost like it was intended. Oh, how do you do this one? You can tell it's been forever. Oh, there we go. You can tell it's been forever since I played this. Of course it's the Chinese games. What about the dialogue? Is that just improv or is it just inspired by other things? Like No Belief, even though it tries to copy your style, it's basically just a whole bunch of references. Like in Phase 3 when it says, "Hey Papyrus, join me on the Rainbow Road. Only if I get to play as Baby Daisy." That's a reference to an abridged cartoon series. It's like, "Who wants to play Monopoly? Only if I can play as the car. I'm always the car." I just used it because I just thought it was so funny. And then especially at the end when he says, "Okay, then I'll be the annoying prick. I'm always the annoying prick." Wait a minute. No Belief is all references. See, there you go. There you go. The items are all references, the dialogue's all references, everything in No Belief is references. Right, donut. Oh no, I healed! Don't worry about that. It's not a no item run. What references? Okay, so the only references I know that are in Distrust 2 are Super Mario Galaxy. Did you get a Whopper? Shovel Knight. Portal. What else is there? Kit Kat. I don't know if that's a reference to anything. Mr. Beast. The Tic Tac Ultra. No, that was Distrust Angela, not No Belief. Kit Kat is Kit Kat, nothing more, nothing less. Really? Because the helmet looks very similar to that of Shovel Knight. Yeah, I know Kit Kat was a reference to a project that you made. By any chance, do you still have that project, Sega? I want to try it. Or is it just something that never came to be? Dry tail, but I made it better. I'll pass it. Oh, dry tail? Okay. The object, yes, the diamond. Okay, you know how a lot of people say that this this tile puzzle here is impossible to pass? Let me show you that it isn't impossible to pass. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, I have to do this one. Okay, that was close. It's some weird thing I spam like the sound effect and you made it 20 times better. Okay then. Rem, you're gonna love what comes up later. You think you know. Did you? Just flip my switch, yes. You saw it coming. You know what that means. He doesn't say you know what that means, but close enough. 157, I don't have enough for the cowboy hat. But that's fine. I can live without it. Do I still have the stick. You don't know what that means. Says who? You can use the stick here, right? Yes, you can. Awesome. Says me, apparently. Do you know, in Undertale, there's no such thing as orange attacks. Well, actually, there is a place where orange attacks exist, and that's in the Pyro fight. Other than that, no orange attacks exist anywhere else. Oh yeah, Asgore. I forgot about Asgore. Time to take the easy way and do the puzzle. This is an easy puzzle. If I do not mess this up, there we go. But yeah, no belief is just a fan game that's goofy for the sake of it. I don't expect anyone to play it. What did the UDCC? UDCC means Undertale Delta in Challenge Community. It's a there's a public sheet that you can access, which tells you how many points you get for a certain challenge. And if you can do that challenge, you get the number of points for it. And the more challenges you do, the more points you have. So right now I have 10,030. So I've just done so many. Oh, whoops. Your challenge will be to complete making a fan game. Unfortunately, that's not on the list. So you get 0 points for it. But yeah, there are also fan game leaderboards, so you can see who's on what pace. So like my Distrust 2 no hits on there. I mean, even if True Pacifist no hit happens, it won't be added to the sheet because it's just too luck heavy.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I didn't pause for the dialogue! Oh, damn it. See, he does say you know what that means. Well, that can only mean one thing, actually. A ruined run. No, I won't reset, unfortunately. Sorry. You need to watch Metaton speak again. Watch someone else's playthrough. I know you guys are joking, but come on. This runs on good pace so far. Don't make me go through it all again. How many hits have I taken? 1 so far. I got hit to Papyrus because I went too fast. This is 10 hits or less, by the way, so it's not a no-hit challenge. I mean, see, the thing is, right? I know that it's possible, but practically, it's never going to happen. Due to Asriel. I mean, if it wasn't for Asriel's luck lock, I would go for it, but it is what it is, unfortunately, so that means there will be no hit pacifist, unfortunately. You thought I got hit on dummy? No, I got hit to papyrus. Whoa, that was cool. Yeah, basically getting as close to no hit as I can get without doing no hit. It's more of a personal record, if anything. I mean, you can sort of classify it as a world record, but that's a bit of that's a bit far. What? I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Oh well, it's over after this attack anyway. So I could just survive, but... And there we go. So I could have a one-hit neutral New Game Plus. Notice how this part has bullet hell. This is a reference to special mysterious sands. Actually, there are no cubes, so unfortunately it's no reference. Wait until the Asriel fight pushes me to 11 hits. That's why I'm taking precautions. Or trying to take precautions. To take as little hits, as few hits as possible before then. But once I get past Asgore, the hits are going to start raining in. Because everything beyond that point is essentially luck-based. Well, Flowey's kind of... Flowey's like 1% luck. True Lab is a little RNG heavy. And Asriel's just Asriel. So close to SMP. You mean the single-player, multiplayer world? Also, I love how Metaton's a male, but he dresses a lot like a female. Your internet died again. Ouch. Cross-dressing a ton. We need a skip text tutorial. How do you spam so quickly? Okay, so it's actually really simple. You just need 2 fingers on each hand, your index and middle, and you place one of them on Z and X, and the other one on right shift and enter. And then you just alternate 1, 2, 1, 2 on each hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. When I do it my fastest, I can do it So that's... Hang on. So that's 8 presses from each hand, so 16... 32. About 32 hits a second, right? Now, a lot of fan games can't register that fast, so depending on the game you're on or the type of keyboard you're on, you may have to adjust your dexterity to get the best results. If you can do the technique in the first place, that is. Toby Fox should have added a button that you can tell the monster, shut up, I'm doing challenge run. That would be funny, wouldn't it? That's actually called a skip cutscene button. And believe it or not, I'm actually planning on doing that in my first ever full game. Well, first ever successful full game. Because we already know that there's been some full game attempts from me before, and they've all failed. I bet my keyboard wants to commit suicide. My keyboard is going to be just fine. It loves it. It loves it when I do this. The game you are in. Yeah, that one. Well, I don't think it wasn't you, though. It was, Bobbert. Or Bobert. However you say that. Yeah, TOUL, that one. It's nothing but a web story now on my DeviantArt. Just to show people what it would have been like. I doubt they'll ever be converted into a game ever again. Though if it does, it's going to be it would be very, very different. Like, same story, but different outcome. And then, unfortunately, that's not what Undertale Unified is about. You got dinner. Don't let Asgore hit you with the orange attack. He's not real. Alright, see you later, Sega. Have a good dinner. I forgot you live in Australia, so hearing dinner at this time of day is rather weird to me. Thanks for dropping by, though. I appreciate it. But see, Ren, the thing with Tales of Under Legends is that, yeah, Sega's from Australia. He's only ever online in the morning in the UK, so. Yeah, the thing with Tales of Under Legends is that the story went through multiple iterations, and the one you see on DeviantArt is the final one. One of the endings was that at the end, after everything, you don't fight Gibigil in this one, in this version of the story. Him, you, and Angela all go down to the beach and look out into the sunset. No idea why I chose that. It looks like just one of those romantic endings you see in an anime or something. the next iteration ended with... spoiler warning. I'll try and keep spoilers to a minimum. A lot of people die near the very end. But after that, you're taken somewhere as a consolation. Shut up, Sans. I'm doing a challenge run. And they say, the real thing you were looking for was the friends we made along the way. I mean, actually, no. One of the iterations of the story, and that was actually going to be in the main game, was if you did a no-hit run of chapters 1 through 4, then you could play chapter 5. Alright, see you, Carabilis. Have a good one, man. I know that's a really stupid way to hide your chapters, but no hit would have been quite easy, despite it taking like 3 hours to get through the first 4 chapters. In a speed run, of course, it will probably take you like 6 or 7 hours on your first playthrough. Or maybe not. You probably even couldn't complete it in a day if you just went for 100%. Because there were just so many side quests. Like, there was one that was a reference to Shay. Where there were 2 frogs. Oh shit, I didn't save. I did not save. Okay, so that means I'm gonna have to go through all of that again just to get back here. Okay, you know what? Where are you gonna put me? Back here? Are you freaking mad? Really? I have to go through that again? I'm just so used to not saving that I didn't check the save point. Well, at least I get to skip through all the monster dialogue, so that's good. You know what? We'll just keep going. We'll just cut this bit. Excuse me? Moonlord, yes, hit. Bro. Shush, monsters. Get out my way. Stop talking. So yeah, we'll forget about what happened just now. What's up, Sober? Are you new around here, Sober? Right, disregarding that, we're on one hit. There's a neat little trick you can do with the blue swipes in this fight. There's a very little neat trick you can do. I'll show you when we get there again. You see that? I just moved for a blue one. And you can only do that if you move up and down. It doesn't work if you move horizontally. And if you try that with the orange, well, you're gonna get hit. It's a very weird bug that I have no idea why it's even in there. Did Toby even test this? I don't think he did. From what I could find, that's the only thing that the trick works on. Bruh. I'm so bad. I fucking suck at accuracy challenges. There we go. Jesus, that should have been over like 2 turns earlier. Doesn't matter what we do here, so I'm just gonna kill him. Okay, time for Flowey. I'll tell you what's so about it. Because Flowey is rubbish. Please don't freeze. Please do